Good Tuesday morning. This is Mount Pulaski Superintendent Fred Lamkey, and I'm just giving you an update on the district and the school closure and the different things happening in our district right now. Currently, the school district is under closure. This comes from executive order by Governor Pritzker saying it will be closed up through April 7th. Now, this has a conflict with what President Trump said this weekend, that he was recommending a self-quarantine all the way through April 30th. So my guess is you're going to see a message from Governor Pritzker later this week that's either going to talk about the timeline for reopening schools or more than likely talk about the extending of the closure. If you want to get information on that, Governor Pritzker speaks daily at 2:30. You can catch it on social media or on the television. There's many avenues of doing that. But I'd recommend listening to him to get the most up-to-date information. Now, last Friday, the Illinois State Board of Education did pass some new guidelines talking about how we were doing our remote learning at home. Previously, we had Act of God days. But the Illinois State Board of Education is going to change the classification of our days, and they're going to call them remote learning days. What this means to students is very little change. You're still going to get assignments from your teachers. They're going to push those out to you. It won't change about how you go about your work. It's really just going to change how teachers organize things. Now, one thing for everybody to know at home is that the grades that they're being taken during this time, anything that's assessed is not going to hurt your grade. The grade you walked out with on March 16th is going to be the grade you have or better as we go down the road. So any work that you're doing now, anything that's being counted as a grade for you can only improve your grades. So it's a really big benefit for you to try and get those things turned in and move forward. Our district leadership team met yesterday to set some guidelines for our buildings to understand how to invoke this remote learning. Last night and today, the grade school and high school are having individual meetings to decide what remote learning is going to look like in their buildings, and they're coming up with remote learning plans. These plans will be made available to you by Wednesday evening. We're putting that packet together, and we'll push that out to parents. But again, it's not going to be a big change from what we've been doing. It really just kind of changes the organization of what teachers are doing with their work. So look for that to come out. The next 2 days then are going to be planning days for the teachers as they get ready for this. But any work that's been previously assigned to do during these next 2 days, please continue doing that work, students. That stuff will still be graded. It'll still count for you. But right now the teachers are planning, and you'll see that change start on Thursday. But again, it should have very little effect on the work that you're doing at home. Now, also, I know we've been spending a lot of time at home. Boredom's starting to kick in. We can't go places we normally go. We can't see friends and family we normally see. But one thing I'm talking to students about, to talk to their parents about, is the 2020 census. The 2020 census is very important to Logan County. It's estimated that underreporting of our population and our needs in Logan County has cost us over $100,000 the last 10 years. Well over $100,000 the last 10 years. So it's really important with that census now being out to get out there. You have some free time, complete that accurately, because it makes a difference with the amount of federal money that we receive in Logan County through our schools, through our counties, through our municipalities. Everybody's affected by that. So we need an accurate portrayal of what people live in Logan County and how many people live in Logan County and what our needs are. So if you get a chance, make sure you fill out that census. It's really important. Well, I appreciate your time today. Thank you for listening to this. If you have questions, please contact the school. Our business hours are 8 to noon each day right now as we go through the school closure. Leave a message if you can't get a hold of us, and we'll be sure to return that response back. So I thank you for your time and enjoy your week.